Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the beautiful High Point University campus, the premier life skills university. We are so glad you've joined us today, and thank you for the support of our men's basketball program. What a historic and milestone season HPU had this past year. Your Panthers finished the year with an overall record of 29-6, which is the best in school history. 14-2 in conference play to secure the Big South Conference regular season title for the second consecutive year. HPU fans turned out in force this season with 64,000 fans packing the Clayman Center for games this year, which is a new school record. And fans got to watch your Panthers go 16-1 at home in the Clayman Center, and have proven that the Clayman Center is one of the toughest basketball environments to play in all of college basketball. HPU finished the season ranked third in the nation in offensive efficiency, behind Duke and Gonzaga, and in front of Florida, the national champions, who finished in fourth place. Following the regular season title, Following the regular season title, HPU headed to Johnson City, Tennessee as the #1 seed for the Big South Conference tournament. The Panthers fans took over Freedom Hall Civic Center for sure and helped HPU overcome a 15-point second half deficit to defeat Winthrop 81-69 and secure High Point University's first ever conference tournament championship and NCAA tournament bid. With this historic win came a boom of national TV and social media exposure. Trey Benham, mean muggin', raced across the country and on CBS Sports. HP student announcers Jimmy Roselli and Griffin Wright became famous for their play-by-play action and were interviewed on Good Morning America. 4,000 fans packed the Clayman Center for the NCAA selection show. That has to be a record, I'll tell you, which was featured on the Pat McAfee show nationwide. HPU was recognized on Capitol Hill on the House floor by U.S. Congressman Addison McDowell. HPU stories were featured in the New York Times, the Washington Post, social media outlets, Barstool Sports, and many more. Did you have fun this past season? Well, I'm here to tell you, we're just getting started. I want to thank President Clayman for the outstanding support he provides our athletic department and to our men's basketball program. Success is linked together with leadership, partnership, and support. And there is no one better than President Clayman that provides that every day. Please help me welcome HPU President Dr. Nito Cobain. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon, dear friends. We're so glad to see all of you here for such a happy occasion. Let me first say to Dan, thank you for your leadership, Dan. For a long time, I have come to know that our AD is not scared with challenges, that he can always rise to the occasion. He's always prepared. He's always done his homework. He's always got this 3-ring binder filled with information. And whenever something happens, I know I can rely on Dan not to fall apart, regardless what the news might be, and to stand tall and make things happen. So Dan deserves a big hand for his leadership. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you how proud I am this afternoon. I believe that High Point University has succeeded in every way, at every turn, because God's hand is on this work. That's what's in my heart. There's no way this university could have arrived at the level of excellence it has arrived to without God's blessing it every day, at every turn. That's just what I know. And I know that God sends angels at the times that you most need them. And I cannot imagine anybody who is more motivated, more inspired, more committed, more desirous, more willing to take the leadership of the head coach of the men's basketball team at High Point than the man I'm about to introduce. Now, I want you to know a couple of things. This is my 21st year at High Point. I've been around the block a few times. I've worked with some good people, and then I work with people. And I know the difference. And I know someone's heart, and that is really, really important. And I know that stuff happens. So Thursday, about 11 o'clock, I know that it's a new day at High Point University. And by Friday, about noon, we had made a decision where the new day is headed. And I met with this wonderful coach I'm about to introduce and talked with him about the role of being a head coach. In fact, what happened really is I asked him if he's ready to be a head coach. He said, yes, sir. And I said, congratulations, head coach. He started crying, Katie. He started crying with joy. And I would have cried too, but the makeup would all get messed up. So, but listen, this is a new day. And I want to give a lot of credit for the athletic staff here. You guys have each played a tremendous role. I know it takes a head coach and assistant coaches and strength coaches and others to make the whole jigsaw puzzle complete. And I thank every one of you for the leadership that you have brought. And to you fans and loyal supporters, thank you, because you've shown up and you've supported this team and you've shown your love and caring, and we're very grateful for that. John, has lost his voice numerous times. We're paying for an operation for him now, screaming at the refs and stuff like that. Before that, the guy next to you used to be the one screaming all the time, and we got him arrested. But on this day, we proclaim a new day. We proclaim a new day for High Point men's basketball. On this day, we say to all who are watching and all who are familiar with this university that we're climbing the highest mountain. And we're going to do it with character and integrity to ensure also that our athletes are getting an excellent education and preparing themselves for a life filled with success and framed with significance. I am most proud that at High Point University, we uphold character and integrity and a wholesome personality in a very special way. And you can tell that. You can tell when our athletes put their hand on their heart. And for some, it could have been difficult to do that for whatever reason, but they do it and proclaims to the world what this university is. It's a God, family, and country institution. We claim that lane. We're not going to stray away from it. And you should see the thousands upon thousands of families that are coming to this university to enroll their children. Just today, we had about 150 families here. Yesterday, we had 150 families here. I said to someone a few moments ago, our success is causing some problems, frankly. we're having to adapt and adjust to this growth at High Point University. Our future is bright. And it's bright not just because of basketball, but it's bright because we have built this university on foundational principles that withstand the test of time. And so I'm so proud today to introduce to you Katie's husband. I don't think he would have stood a chance to become head coach if it weren't for Katie. I know his dad is here, but we claim Katie first. And any guy who can get this beautiful woman to marry him, that's a guy who knows what he's doing. Katie, I'm very proud of you and what you do with the women's basketball as well. And I'm very proud of your husband. I'm very proud of Quinn, who's going to be much better looking than his father. And this little boy was born right here. We claim this boy, born right here. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that on this Tuesday afternoon, God in the heavens above is smiling that we have selected Flynn Clayman to be our head coach for the men's basketball team. This is a gentleman who has proven himself in basketball. He's proven himself in life. He's certainly proven himself as a part of our family at High Point. He has not tried to get any attention for himself, but when the need was here, he stepped up. I'm going to tell you something about his character. He said, leave Quinn here. It's okay. He's part of the team. Maybe he'll be a fan. Maybe he too will cuss the refs like I do. I said, Flynn, we want you to be our coach. And he said to me, I don't care what you pay me. So we're not paying him anything to be head coach. It's a great day at High Point. He said, I just want to take this university to new heights of excellence. And I want men on my team who have character and integrity, who will make the team whole, and who will just take us to wonderful places. Now, let's be honest with each other. At a time when the world is thinking about a lot of material things, I know he meant it. And I know that he just wanted the chance to show all of you, and especially you young men on the team, that it can be done. So I believe with all my heart this afternoon, we've got the right gentleman to lead this team. And I believe with all my heart this afternoon that the days that lie ahead of us are going to be significantly better than the days that lie behind us. And Flynn, I'm going to charge you with this university's reputation and the lives of these young men who will serve on your team, and with the assistant coaches who are willing to invest their time and energy and expertise to help you move onwards and upwards. And I have every assurance that you will rise to the occasion, that you will make it happen. And on this day, I'll commit to you our resources, our support, our prayers. We will stand by you and with you to move onwards and upwards. And no pressure. But we would like to have played Florida this year. It's okay. We got a lot of attention, as Dan said, and we'll get more attention even in the future. But for now, let us all be prayerful about supporting this man and his team so that they will charge forth with conviction and commitment and tremendous amount of competence to lead us to even new heights. Ladies and gentlemen, you know this man, but let me reintroduce him to you. Katie's husband, head coach of the men's basketball team at High Point University, Coach Flynn Clayman.
A little more nervous for this than any game I've coached or played, honestly. Probably the only day a little more nervous was when we got married and I had to give that little speech. Thank you, Dr. Clayman. Thank you, Dan Hauser. The way that this process went, you all showed me that you really just want the best man for this job, and the trust you put in me, I will give you everything I got, as I have done for the last 2 years. To the Panther Club and our wonderful supporters, thank you. We couldn't do this without you. To our fan base, packing out this arena every game, loud. Got so loud that I don't know if you guys saw on the bench, but we had to have one of our coaches behind the bench write the plays on the whiteboard because they don't hear us calling them out. We need to keep that same energy and keep the whiteboard. Our players, so many of these guys believed in this program before we had anything to really say that we've done. We had a vision of what we wanted to do. We thought we could build this thing up to a winner and get to March Madness, and a lot of these guys believed in it when we were just starting out. And I'm glad that a lot of times in the recruiting process, you make promises and you think things are going to happen and they don't come true exactly how you believe they will. But in this case, they did. It's truly a storybook last 2 years. So many mentors that I've had over the years to get to this point. I couldn't sit up here and tell you all the coaches that have impacted my life, and I hope that I can impact these guys in the same way. With Coach Huss, I really appreciate him not only bringing me in, but giving me the opportunity to help make important decisions for this program every day. Decisions that I believe prepared me for this moment, and I believe he was preparing me for this moment. To Coach Simon, who gave me my first job in this business as a graduate assistant 8 years ago and bumped me up eventually to his associate head coach. I would not be here without him. And lastly, to AUSA Hoops Australia, who gave me my first job as a head coach when I stopped playing professionally. I'm beyond grateful. That seed that planted with me in coaching in Australia has just grown, and I've even gotten to coach many players from that country, and it's truly awesome. But to High Point University, what a place this is. It's often called the Disney World of universities to people on the outside. We're not the 10th or the 5th or not even the second best run university in the country. We're number one. A lot of times when I tell recruits that, they think I'm just giving them a sales pitch. And when I'm able to pull out Princeton Review and show them that this is the best run university in the country, it helps gets the best talent. Our arena, the Nito and Mariana Kubain Center, is as good as they come. Can't find anything better. The marble, the statues, the VIP hotel, and Aloe restaurant on this campus, the hibachi, the steakhouse, all this. We're bringing that excellence to men's basketball, and that's why we've risen the way we have. And the next years in the future are going to be, we want to continue to raise the bar, continue to raise the standard. To my wife, thank you so much. There's no doubt in my mind that I would not be standing here if you hadn't been behind me the whole way. Thank you. And in addition to Quinn, we've had 3 more kids born on our staff in the last year. It's truly a family now here. What a great place. Talented coaches from all over the country rightfully wanted this job, and they've given me this opportunity, and I promise to not let you down. And in line with our university's God, family, country values, we promise to honor that in our program every day. We have great student athletes who respect those values. The city of High Point is a thriving, vibrant community, one that continuously supports this university and our basketball program. So all I can say is thank you. Let's keep working. Let's keep building. And I'm excited for what's to come. Thank you.
Well, thank you again so much for coming today and enjoying this exciting, monumentous occasion for our men's basketball program. We're so excited for head coach Flynn Clayman's leadership and to take High Point University to the next level. This ends the formal portion of our press conference. We do encourage you, welcome you to stick around and socialize with everyone here and some of our players here in the back. We'd love that. For media, we are now transitioning to the basketball court to get any sidebar one-on-one interviews that you would like with head coach Clayman. We are going to move to that position next now for all media. Thank you so much. Go Panthers. Let's go.